did that first meeting come about when he said, I have this idea?
And the reports of the movement became evident in around August. And we began to receive reports about the coming together of the sheikhs. But it has grown over the months and it's become a very popular organization. But what appeals to people first and foremost is security. That was the bond, if you will, that brought them all together, was the security, because they were absolutely, I think, the people of Ramadi are tired of the inconvenience, if not just the brutality, the oppression, the murder, intimidation. It is absolutely hindering their way of life. And I think that in itself, the fact that children can't go to school, people can't go shop, they can't open up their businesses, they can't go to work, it goes on and on and on and on. And I think people, like Sheikh Sattar said, enough is enough.
Now, I know you have the metric of the police signing up. Has there been any manifestation of improved security as a result of this?
Oh, in Ramadi, absolutely. No question whatsoever that you know, and let me caveat everything. I mean, this is still an insurgency is still in place down in Ramadi, as it is throughout most of Anbar province. But the improvement in the security, the improvement of the Iraqi police taking their position out there, becoming active in the communities, taking a role in the local security of the communities, responding to incidents that happen. And we've had a number of incidents where either the Iraqi police or the highway police have been attacked. They've responded, they haven't run, they haven't fled, and they are generally just gradually taking back the city by their presence.
I've heard since 2004 bubbling up that, you know, the sheikhs are standing for us, and there seems to be fighting between the Sunni tribes and Al-Qaeda. So how is this different?
Well, again, the Al-Qaeda, the group itself, what they demand is absolute, total control over society, the economy, the politics, the government, everything. It's a very oppressive regime. And the tribes, there are many moderate tribes out there, and there are, you know, the tribes want to live in peace. They want a stable, secure environment. And Al-Qaeda is a threat to them. And for any cooperation that they have with their own government, Al-Qaeda sees the sitting government of Governor Mahmoud as illegitimate. So any reference to stability, acknowledgement of a provincial government, acknowledgement of a national government is, you know, they are very counter to any of those sort of social institutions. And that's what they are attacking. They are attacking everything that society stands for. Well, and the challenge has always been, if you go back to the Saddam era, we have had an absolute exodus of the intelligentsia. All the leaders, the acknowledged leadership of Anbar has left the country. They've gone to Jordan, they've gone to Syria, they've left. So our search over the last couple of years has been to find those middle level leaders who will stand up and take a stand. A year ago, a little over a year ago, Al-Qaeda began their murder intimidation campaign in Ramadi. They killed every member of the provincial security organization down there. And that's what they'll do. They're out there, they will assassinate, execute anybody. So trying to find leaders who are willing to stand up is hard, you know, don't wear a hat when they're cutting people's heads off. Here, we finally found, in the form of the sheikhs, who have come together, who are responsible for their tribes, and said, you know, enough is enough.
How possible do you think it is to kind of replicate this new ERU thing that's going on out here to other parts of the country?
That's a good question. I think we see, you know, we've raised 3 battalions so far. We believe there's a commitment to take that number up even higher, up to 8 numbers, and And that's all here in Anbar province. But I think the idea of a, you know, the Iraqis feel very, you know, a close kinship to their communities. And as we found out in our recruiting efforts, they don't always want to travel far away. So I think a organization like the ERU, which is local home security, but which has a direct tie to the Ministry of the Interior, I think that's a very sellable idea, if you will. And I think it will spread with success.